Are you feeling lonely? We all get that sometimes, and in this video we're going to give you some advice on things you can do to make it feel a little better. Hi everybody, it's Amanda from Local Love. How are you today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day and that you are just enjoying this beautiful weather. We are blessed to live in Florida. For those of you watching this, if you live somewhere else and it's not as pretty weather, I apologize, but we're very blessed to have such lovely weather. I know that during this time when everybody's been quarantining and not going out as much, wearing their masks, and just in general kind of staying out of the normal, populace as much as they can when they're not working or having to be out to get goods. It's been a lot for a lot of people, and I just hope that you guys are all doing well and that you're keeping tabs with your friends, that you're reaching out to your family, and that you're just not making it an even more isolating situation for you. Now things are starting to open up, of course. It's a lot more open than it was, a few months ago. So we do have to say that things are starting to get a little bit more normal, and that's not a horrible thing. But I know that a lot of you, even in better times, suffered, from having moments of just pure loneliness. Or, like romantic loneliness, for example. And I just want to say the key to really being able to conquer it and having a life that you can be proud of, it's all within you. You can't depend on other people to do that for you. They can enhance it, absolutely. You can have somebody that makes your life even better. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's suggesting that you just take a vow of being by yourself, but no. But the key is that you need to work on being happy on your own 2 feet. When you have to be able to love yourself a little. I know not everybody feels a lot of love for themselves. We look in the mirror, we're not always happy. We have our moments and our battles, but you have to have some sort of love for yourself. It makes it really hard for other people to see that in you if you don't see it in you, if that makes any sense. So I wanted to take a moment just to say that, the key, I think, to stepping away from romantic loneliness, being able to find somebody that, you want to be with or hang out with, is really, the key is just being you and doing things on your own terms. Don't go out searching for people. Go do things that you want to do for your own reasons. If you're going out to do things that you wouldn't normally do, what if you found somebody? That means they might not be somebody that, would have anything in common with you if it's not the kind of thing you're into. Or perhaps they're at a place you're not all that crazy about. Maybe you're not a big bar person and they're at a bar and you meet them. And you're like, I don't really want to go back to that bar. They're like, well, I always go back to that bar. It doesn't always work out. I'm not saying never, because I know there's some of you out there that it definitely has worked out for, and that's wonderful. Feeling secure in your own 2 feet, okay? We get one life, guys. One life, and I think that getting up and finding things that make you happy on your own terms is a big key. Want to learn to play music? Go take some lessons. Want to learn how to do more art? You can, definitely take schooling for that too. Want to learn how to cook? You can teach yourself some new recipes. Whatever makes you happy in this world. If you have the opportunity to be able to do it within reason, then you should do it for your own reasons, not because somebody else likes it and you might meet somebody there, But here's the thing. Let's say you are doing one of those things that you love and you're passionate about. Well, now you're showing your confidence and you're not showing desperation, so to speak. You're showing people that, hey, I'm living my life the way I want to live it, and it exudes a bit of confidence, maybe more than you even realized. And when you do that, what happens is now they can see that in you. And that is how you end up meeting people. Now, a lot of times you'll meet people just doing everyday things that you didn't expect to. Okay, you never know when you're going to run into somebody. Now, some people do it online. I met my boyfriend online. There's nothing wrong with that either. But it is cool when you do meet somebody doing something that you love already and they happen to love it. It's such a nice thing that you guys have that in common already. So it's just a starting point. I wouldn't say this is like a cheat sheet for every single person in the universe, but let's just think about this a minute. While you're sitting there and you're just feeling kind of down and you're basically staying in and you're not going anywhere, you're not doing anything, you're not living. Okay, you get one life, guys. You can't expect somebody else to live it for you. You need to live it. So find something that makes you even remotely happy, even just a little happy. Baby steps if that's what it takes. Put out a little effort to go out and find things that you enjoy doing. Go check out local things and you'll enjoy. And you're going to end up meeting people that enjoy that same kind of thing. Or at least finding your rhythm so that people can see a confidence in you. You don't always have to be the most confident person to have somebody come up and say, hey man, I want to take you out on a date. It doesn't have to be that way. Everybody wants something different from their partner, and they don't always even know what that is until they see it. So be your most genuine self. Go out there and find things that make you happy, because the other part of this is, if something goes wrong with this relationship you've made, and they were your whole happiness in the whole world, you put all your eggs in that little basket that was this person, and the basket's gone, yeah, it's a crash and burn situation at that point. And now you're going to be not only back where you were, you're going to be down from where you were. You get one life. Live it in a happy way. Do something that makes you happy. We don't all know what that is. You don't have to worry about what other people think about that. Find something that is you and pursue it and do it. And it doesn't have to be something crazy. It doesn't have to be a career. It could be something you like doing on the weekends. It could be something you like doing once a week. Doesn't matter. Just live your life on your own terms. And I promise you that people will notice, and people will definitely make an effort to meet you. On many occasions, you'll meet more friends. You'll have more things to do because of that. You'll be able to go out and actually be living a life. And like I said, if that person leaves and they weren't for you, well, you're still going to be okay, because now you've learned how to do that. You got to have your own 2 feet on the ground in order to be able to balance that out. You can't live on someone else's coattails of happiness. It just doesn't work out very well. Can you do it? Absolutely. People do it all the time. It doesn't always work out, though. You can't depend on it to happen. It's so much better for you to have your own independence and be able to be happy with or without that other person. And that way they can truly be more of an enhancement to your life. Okay? You want them to be an enhancement, not somebody that's, going in opposite directions. It's not going to work out. Push, push, push. All right, guys. Well, I hope that if you needed to hear this, that it helps. Other than that, for those of you that didn't need to hear it, that's okay too. We can all be reminded that life is short and that we need to live our lives for ourselves and for others. I'm not saying never include anybody else in that. I'm just saying make sure that you prioritize doing things for yourself. Those other people are going to come and go and come along with you on that journey too, and that's beautiful. That's life. But I hope that everybody found something from this that they could use. And if ever you need someone to talk to, guys, you can always message me on my Local Love Orlando entertainment page. And again, I'm Amanda. You can always reach out to me there and leave me a message, and I will follow up with you and talk to you. I don't want anybody to feel loneliness, but it happens. There's no escaping that. Sometimes you're going to feel low, but it shouldn't be every day. And only you can stop that from happening. You have to make an effort. It is hard. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody can pick their head up off the pillow every day. And I get that. And it's not always something that's in your control. I'm not suggesting that it's absolutely, you just got to do it. No. It's absolutely going to be different for everyone, and I want that if this works and helps anybody, please make sure you leave us a comment down below. Anybody else have any concepts or theories that they'd like to share? As long as you're keeping it nice and friendly, we're trying to be, very nice here. Go ahead and comment down below. Guys, please make sure you subscribe to our Local Love channel. We love everything about Orlando, but we do so much more than that as well. And we hope that you'll come back here, and we'll try to do more things like this where we just kind of sit and chill and talk to you guys. And hopefully you like that. If you do, give us a thumbs up. We'd love to know that. If there's something else you want to see on this channel, go ahead and let us know. We don't hear from you guys enough. But come on over and join our Local Love family. Make sure you follow us on our Local Love Orlando Entertainment Facebook page. We do daily event posts there every single day, and we are excited to have you as part of the family. All right, guys, I'm gonna go for now. Be well, be full of love for yourself, and live every day, because you get one life. All right, guys, peace. I'll catch you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.